I mean, we talked a lot of, at least I did, a lot of small and medium-sized rental companies. And do you have any advice for, smaller rental owners in terms of, some of these folks are just getting started in terms of fleet mix and thinking about, what type of equipment do you buy? Do you go broader? Do you go more specialty? I'm curious how you would think about that, at least giving advice to some of these smaller groups, which I know you used to do in your previous consulting roles.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, a couple of things there. I mean, obviously really understanding kind of the benchmarks and the metrics and, what do other people do? I think that's always important, right? Especially in your given market. So I'd say it depends a little bit on what your market is, right? What's your area. But I think, there's definitely an opportunity to be really good at what you do from a geographic area, right? So service, I think as you talk to small and medium rental companies, I'm sure a lot of people say the same. It's really a lot about service, right? Because to be a differentiator from the big guys, you have to really offer that top tier service and kind of go above and beyond. And I think that's what has made a lot of small and medium-sized rental companies successful is kind of the service and, the 24/7 support and just, that personal touch. I think that's really key. And then in terms of fleet mix, I think, a lot of it is kind of a little bit, trial and error, right, in your market to see, what's working. Obviously, again, you can see other competitors in your market, see what's working, and get a feel for the seasonality and all those things. But I think a lot of people have learned, how to manage fleet and metrics and things along those lines. And there's a lot of tools out there, right, between ARA and, some industry kind of best practices. So, I think really talking to, some folks had on your podcast before, there's a lot of good mentors out there and a lot of people that are happy to help and share knowledge and best practices. So it's a great time to be a small business owner with all this information out there to kind of capture and utilize.